the information needs to be turned over by January 3rd. They previously claimed that they didn't have documents, but it turns out they do have. All of this is very important, and I think people are growing tired of that obstruction that they're seeing there.
And Tom,
music
real quick,
is
35 pages long. Among these allegations that Russia has been cultivating
videos.
President Trump, the host of The Apprentice, for 10 years at the behest of Vladimir Putin because they knew he was going to be president and they wanted to control the country. It sounds plausible.
Right. I mean, some of the allegations in the dossier are just, so wild and beyond belief. But look, to the overall point, right? This document is the one that spawned the entire investigation. We've been a year now arguing and over these cries of collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia. Not Russian interference in the election, but collusion. And so far, we have not seen anything to verify that. And we're a year into this, and it's going to go on much longer.
All right, Molly, Tom, great job. Thanks so much. Have a great new year.
You too.
All right, coming up straight ahead, we have shocking stats on chain migration. Just how fast are people entering the United States? We'll reveal those numbers, then try to get over it when we come back. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, man. Oh, nice man cave.
Nacho?
What? Stop it.
We've
been saving a lot of money ever since we switched to progressive.
This bar is legit.
And now we're getting an even bigger discount for bundling home and auto.
I can get used to this.
It might take a minute.
Swing it a minute. Slam dunk. Touchdown. Sports.
For drug-free sinus relief, get Navage, the only nose cleaner with powered suction to flush out allergens, mucus, and germs.
I used to get so congested, but Navage cleans out all the stuff that makes me miserable so I can breathe again.
Now at CVS Pharmacy and Navage.com.
At Joseph A. Bank's lowest prices of the year event, save up to 75% store-wide. Fine suits $79, sport coats $99, dress shirts and sweaters $29. Plus, take an extra 60% off all clearance items. The lowest prices of the year event, only at Joseph A. Bank.
I would get muscle cramps easily 4 to 6 times a week, indiscriminately. Could be out of my sleep, could be while working. And then I learned about this product called TheraWorks Relief. With TheraWorks Relief, I have never had a cramp anytime during any of my very long days. TheraWorks Relief has made my workday muscle cramp free. Period. End of sentence.
TheraWorks Relief is my choice for preventing and relieving muscle cramps.
Make it yours too.
Get TheraWorks Relief today at TheraWorksRelief.com.
It all started with a cardboard box. It's what my colleague put his computer on when sitting all day at the office became too painful. So, we designed the first Veridesk. Lift it to stand when you want to, lower it to sit when you need to.
I have more energy and I get more done.
Our boss got the company to buy them for us, and I love it.
If you sit every day for work, the Veridesk is a must.
It's sturdy and comes fully assembled. And if you don't love it within 30 days, we'll pick it up. Go to Veridesk.com to order yours.
Fox News Channel on Sirius XM. Your favorite shows on Channel 114.
Wait,
Plus, every story, every 15 minutes.
God,
Fox News headlines 24/7 at Channel 115. Tax cut impact. What it means for the markets in 2018. Plus, Apple upset. How lawsuits are taking a bite out of the tech giant. Saturday on the Bizblock.
Running a small business is demanding, and that's why small business owners need more. Like Internet gets up to the challenge. The Gig Speed network from Comcast Business gives you more, with speeds up to 20 times faster than the average. That means powering more devices, more video conferencing, and more downloads in seconds, not minutes. Get fast internet and add phone and TV for only $34.90 more per month. Comcast is building America's largest Gig Speed network to give small businesses more. Call 1-800-501-6000 today.
Here at Bonetta's, we're celebrating the 12 meals of Christmas all season long. It's delicious home-style cooking that warms you inside and out. Choose from 12 classics on our breakfast, lunch, and dinner menus, like our new meatloaf topped with smoky sweet wildfire sauce, or our early bird breakfast starting at just $4.99. So satisfy your holiday hunger with us, because here on the farm, we celebrate Christmas, one delicious meal at a time.
How do you eat this?
We tend to have the discussion about the law with respect to illegal immigration problem. But you can't forget, it's criminals, it's traffickers, it's smugglers, it's special interest aliens, potentially terrorists. It's all the same pathways. The transnational criminal organizations are happy to sell their services to anyone. Right? So we really need to stop their ability to cross.
That was me. I had the privilege of going to the border 2 weeks ago to the Rio Grande sector with Homeland Security Secretary Nielsen. Immigration, legal and illegal, huge issue in this country, in the United States in 2017 and 18. Even 1 year into the Trump administration, it's still a big deal. How big? Well, according to a new research study by the Center for Immigration Studies, they're analyzing Census Bureau figures. A record 1.8 million people entered the U.S. legally or illegally in 2016. That's up 700,000 from 2011. Overall, since 2006, the U.S. has absorbed 14 million immigrants, because a lot of it through chain migration. Steve Camerata is director of the research for Center of Immigration Studies. Raul Reyes is an attorney and columnist. And Steve, let's start with you. Do those numbers bother you?
Well, I think the big question is this whole system essentially runs on autopilot. That is, we just keep taking folks. People sponsor, we hand out visas through the lottery, employers want someone, they bring them in, but nobody steps back and says, look, does this 1.8 million make sense? What is the absorption capacity for our schools or for our hospitals, our roads, our physical infrastructure? How many people can we assimilate? These are all really important questions, and in general, no one's asking them.
Right, and I'll tell you, Raul, you have Australia, New Zealand, and Canada, all with one thing in common. They have a merit-based immigration system. In 1965, we changed ours. Don't you think we should reevaluate what we're doing?
Well, in 1965, one of the reasons that we changed ours under the Immigration and Nationality Act was because the old system tended to give preference to people from Western Europe and Northern Europe. So the Congress back then decided they wanted a more egalitarian approach. They changed the system to what we have now, and what some people refer to as chain migration, which actually the American Immigration Lawyers Association considers a pejorative term, is also known as the family unity principle. And the family unity principle really has been a bedrock of our immigration system since 1965. I know a lot of people, I don't dispute these numbers. I think maybe the difference I have with Mr. Camerati is our interpretation of them. I look at these numbers and I say, well, we are admitting large numbers of people through legal channels, and some people are coming obviously undocumented. But meanwhile, we have a 4.1 unemployment rate at 17-year low. This is a historic low under this administration. So that shows to me, in my view, that our economy does have the capacity to integrate these workers.
But we also have an American culture to perpetuate. I think forward. We should be embarrassed by it. We should embrace it. We got a unique background in history.
Right.
And we might be running from it. What I found stunning, Steve, is that in New York, 28%. In Los Angeles, in California, over 30%. This same thing, Nevada. What am I saying? 30% and plus of these households speak Spanish, not English. The English is our national language. Is that something for America to worry about?
Look, we all recognize that English is
language. Not only do they have the ability to speak Spanish, they only speak Spanish in their household.
Right. We could talk about the economics, but maybe some of the more important questions are the ones you raised. How many people can we absorb? Once immigration gets so big, it tends to because one of the ways assimilation works is immigrants and their kids basically get submerged in a sea of natives and their kids. But in many school systems in the United States, the majority of the kids now come from a foreign language background, often Spanish, though other languages. And so what we have now is a situation of about 67 million people who speak.
Yeah? I'm recording.
As the men sailed towards Elephant Island, the rough seas pummeled their boats.
Everything was wet. They were wet.
Miguel,
Every way would come in.
pick up your bedroom. There's a cup over there.
I'm recording.